So we will start our yoga practice today in Tadasana, mountain pose with neutral spine. So take a deep breath in, and as you inhale, raise your arms high above your head, and exhale, release down to the floor. Just feel things out here. You can straighten a little bit more, you can bend, really feel free. Grip the back of your ankles, the floor, your shins, whatever you feel really comfortable. Allow a nice bend. You can sway back and forth, move your head a little bit. Just really feel the flow motion here. Allow your body to connect. You're going to do a halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold, halfway lift. Breathe, inhale, really stretch high, stretch your arms, and exhale, fold. Here we are going to work our way into downward facing dog. You want to really send your hips up high, keep your legs a little bent, do some ankle bends, really feel your calves and your hamstrings here. Really get into it, feel your spine, feel how your spine's doing. In downward facing dog, it lengthens and decompresses your spine. It evenly stretches your spine for a full effect. So now we will make our way into tabletop. You want your arms just above your shoulder blades and your legs just above your hips. When you inhale, you want to look to the sky, really arch your back. And when you exhale, you want to round your back and look to your stomach. Really create a nice arch here. With this simple movement, you are stretching your hips and the entire spine. Continue with the rhythm of your breath. Allow your breath to control it. Inhale, look up, and exhale, arch your back down. Perfect. Now with an exhale, you want to get into child's pose and just breathe here. Breathe into your back. How's your back feeling? Is it compressed in certain spaces? Does it hurt in certain spaces? With that in mind, we will be moving into the tabletop position and then slowly onto our seated position with our legs stretched out in front of us. Here, you're going to want to move your legs a little bit. See how you're feeling. See what your quadriceps, your hamstrings are doing. Just get a really good feel for your back. Inhale, reach up and bend forward. When you are in this state, you can grab anywhere. You can grab your upper shins, lower shins, your ankles, your feet, your toes, whatever you're feeling. Really understand how your quadriceps and your hamstrings are connected to your hips and your lower spine. This is really good for your lower back because it's all interconnected. You're going to want to sit up. Really breathe, really feel it out. Maybe move your bum a little bit. Really feel your sitting bones. Really feel that on the floor. Ground yourself. Here you are passively lengthening your hamstrings, your gluteus medius, minimus, maximus, and especially your erector spinae. So now we're going to move onto our back. Slowly get here. Really feel yourself. Extend your legs. Breathe. Breathe into your back. Understand how you're feeling and make an intention right now for your practice. Now we are going from our neutral spine and bringing our left leg up and crossing our right leg over our left. We are going to grip right underneath our knee in the hamstrings, and we are going to pull the knee towards us using our elbow to press on the other 90-degree leg. You are going to want to make sure that your feet are flexed and really pull in on your inhales, pull towards your chest on your inhales, and on your exhales, you can loosen your grip just a little. The reason why we do this is because your hips and your back are very interconnected. You need a lot of your back muscles to move your hips. Now we're going to release, and we're going to bring our arms out, bring your legs to the left, and look to the right. Breathe into the lumbar region of the back that is being stretched here. This is your lower back. This will give you much better flexibility and range of motion. If you're feeling pain here, allow yourself to not do as intense of a movement. So we're going to bring our legs back up and stretch and extend. Bring our arms way up. Take a deep inhale and an exhale, release. We're going to bring our right leg up, our left ankle going over our knee. thread the needle, we are going to grip our hands on our hamstring again and pull towards us once again on our inhales, maybe loosening a little bit on our exhales. Really breathe into this one. We do this when the hips are tight because the movement we need tends to come from the back, which can result in back pain. So when the hips and hamstrings are open, this can help alleviate lower back pain as well. Again, just take a moment here to notice your back. We will now release our legs out, arms out, and we're going to twist to the right this time, looking to the left. You can close your eyes here if you wish. Just feel your lower back region. You might feel a little bit in your neck. You can reposition a little if you like to become more comfortable. But again, just breathe into the lower spaces within your back. A twist to the spine offers great tension relief for the entire back as well as your neck. Now we are going to slowly bring our knees out and reach up once again. Really inhale, and on your exhale you want to release down. Now we are going to bring our right leg up, grab onto the hamstring and pull in towards your chest. Really breathe into your hip here. As said before, it's connected to your lower back. You want to inhale and pull in, and on your exhale, maybe you can just let go a little bit. And you want to make sure that your feet are flexed and then release. And you're going to inhale and do it to the left side. Grab your hamstring and pull in towards your chest. Really breathe into your hip here. And on your exhales, you can loosen just a little bit. Maybe play with your toes, but essentially just breathe into the hip and lower back region here. And on your exhale, you're going to release your leg down, reach up. Again, breathe into your muscles in your back. Give yourself a little hug. Bring your knees in. Give yourself a hug this way. You can roll back and forth. Really just allow yourself to feel the motion. And then you're going to want to rock up and down until you can come to a seated position. Now, from here, we are going to simply breathe into our back and really feel the difference that you have created. Maybe feel your legs, feel your toes, come to a seated position, cross your legs, keep your spine as straight as possible so that you can breathe into your lower back area here. Really take a time to see how your back is doing and your intentions. Now, you're going to release your right leg and bring your left leg in close. Maybe give yourself a little hug here. Make sure that your foot is relatively close to your bum, and you're going to want to sit up straight. Really sit up straight. Bring your left arm back and your right arm onto your knee and really turn sideways and feel the twist. Don't go too far. And you're going to want to come back, give yourself a little hug and release your leg. Bring your right knee up, give yourself a little hug, make sure it's relatively close to your bum. This time your right arm out and your left arm on your knee, hands, fingers spread wide. Really breathe into this one too. Allow the twist to get into your lower back, but do not go too far. Do not rotate too much into your back. And then you want to release again. Here we are making our way back into the Paschimottanasana, which is just our west back stretching of our rector spinae, gluteus maximus, and others in our lower back and hips. You can grip any places you want. I'm going to be gripping my toes, breathing up, straightening my back, and bending forward. Here now your flexibility might be a little different because we have stretched our hamstrings a little more. Now will we be moving back into our child's pose. I want you to bring your knees as wide as the mat and sit back. Really bring a little bit of stretch into your hips and place your forehead on the mat, on the ground, arms forward. Again, breathe. Listen to your intention and to your purpose here today. Our purpose is to bring less pain into our lower back. If you feel pain, then ease up a little bit on some of the moves. Now we will be going onto our stomachs. You can go from tabletop onto your stomach or just find a nice easy flow. Bring your hands right beside your rib cage, right beside your chest and your shoulders. Maybe stretch forward a little bit. Just give it a little bit of stretch, but in the end we want to return back beside our shoulders here. And we want to lift our chest forward and look up. Do not move too much here. Maybe bring your hands off of the ground and release your left ear to the ground and look to the right. Now we want to do this again, maybe a little bit more, and release to the other ear and look to the left. Here you don't want to be too harsh on your lower back if you're feeling a lot of pain, but in the next step you can try to put your arms forward, bring everything up really, really hard. Only do this if your back is feeling okay. This is very hard on your back if you're experiencing lower back pain, but you want to release. Your back is feeling okay, you're going to want to go into an upward facing dog. Make sure that your toes are actually not bent the way shown there, that they're, yes, perfect, right, like that. And then you're going to want to make your way into downward facing dog. Here, again, you'll have a neutral spine, but you also want to calibrate concentric and eccentric contractions to maintain this neutral alignment. So you want to be working your spinal extensors and flexors. Now you're going to step or hop forward to the front of the mat and inhale, bring your arms high up, sun salutation. You're going to want to keep your arms really high and stretch up. And when you exhale, you want to move to the right, a slight bend in your spine because it may be very painful if you have lower back pain. If it's painful, do not do it. Inhale, come up, exhale, move to the other side. Be gentle to yourself here and really listen to your body. You're going to want to inhale and come up, and on your exhale, you're going to want to bend forward into your forward folding bend. This is a conclusion to our practice. If you can find yourself in Shavasana or corpse pose, you can lie flat on your back with your heels spread as wide as the yoga mat, and just tune in to your beginning intentions and see how you feel now. Breathe into your lower back, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.